Hello friends, so it's been 2 years since 2 years ago since I last raised local birds. Remember, I first started with local birds to give me experience before I venture into this broiler farming, and along the way I learned a lot of lessons about broiler birds, and also I learned lessons about local birds. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how profitable is broiler birds to local birds, okay, or which one is profitable. So just stick around, watch the video up to the very end. So if you're there wondering who is this is Henry, passionate poultry farmer here at Uganda Growers. So right now I'm at the farm. This is our farm. As you can see it, it's a it's 4 meters by 8 meters, and it can carry a capacity of 800 birds. So our home is just right here. As you can see, that is like a farm house. So I wanted to share with you this because so many times we wonder which one is profitable. Yeah. So what are local birds? Local birds are birds that are commonly raised in your geographical area, okay? And also broiler, these are birds which are raised for meat production. So which one is more profitable? I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things which can make you to decide which one do you go to or which one will you raise. But as for us here, I will tell you at the end of the video which one I recommend you to venture into. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the 3 things. That is, 1, the growth rate of these birds, the marketing of these birds, and then the management part of it. Yeah, so when we talk about the growth rate, when you go to local birds, their growth rate is very slow, really slow. You need 6 months before you start harvesting, or 6 to 7 months. And if you really don't supplement it with anything, you even need a year before you can have something out of what? Out of a local birds. Whereas on the other side, broilers are really having a very rapid growth that you need only 6 weeks. Even some people 4 weeks, yeah, they start selling it off depending on the breed you got. And when you look at that, a person who is waiting after a year or 6 months to harvest, whereas me 6 weeks, you find that the broiler person is making more money. In 6 months, he will have made profits for like 6 times. Whereas for you, you're waiting a year, then you make 1 profit. So make sure that you make up your mind before venturing into any of this business. For broiler business itself is so profitable in the way that it is going to help you get a lot of connections with other farmers, and once you get those connections, you're going to see that things are going to be flowing very well. Because this business of poultry farming, you need a lot of connections. Yeah, if you don't have connections, you might reach time of marketing and you are just alone. So don't be alone. You will not be alone. You will be with so many farmers being with you, being at your back. Yeah, for us, when we started the Uganda Growers, I didn't know, or I didn't have a friend, but along the way, because of this business, so many people are doing broiler business, I got a very big connection, and you find that things are just soft. Whereas to the local birds, really the number of people raising them for commercial business, they are few. In fact, they are few. Yeah. And it is just that those people who are doing it have not sat down and to do the mathematics very well on which one they should do. So that is one of it. The growth rate of the broilers is faster than the growth rate of the local birds. Then the second one, I'm talking about marketing. Yeah. When you look at broiler market, you are going to find that the market is wide, whereas the local birds, it has really narrow market. Let me go a bit deeper. Local birds, they are really expensive. So a person will calculate, I'm going to buy a bird at 30,000, 40,000 Ugandan currency, and I feed only maybe about 5 people. Yet I can use only 15,000 Uganda currency and feed those 5 people. So which one is more valuable? Which one is cost effective? You find that a broiler bird, you're going to only buy it at 15,000 Uganda currency, whereas the other one, you will need 30 to 40,000. So you find that the market of those birds, it is really small compared to broilers. Now, when you look at so many functions nowadays, weddings, people are using broilers nowadays. So when you look at hotels, the street vendors, all these people are using broilers. So you find that the market of broilers is so simple and wide compared to the other market of the local birds. But it's going to be hard if you also don't move out and you search for that market. Sometimes farmers be with their birds and they sit with them waiting for people to search for them. But it's not going to work out that way. You have to look for market. Yeah. So we find that the market of broilers is easier than the market of the local birds. Yeah. So for me, I think broilers are better than local birds. Then the last one is the management part of it. Now, when you go into the management part of it, local birds, they are really easy to manage because you can just raise them in a free range and they can move on themselves. But the outbreak of sickness is a lot because they are in a free range. Whereas for broilers, they are disease resistant in the way that because they are in a controlled place, you have vaccinated them, the sickness or the any disease will not come and easily attack them because they are in a controlled place like now such a house, and you have enough biosecurity, you are going to be free from sickness. But with the locals, you're going to just be exposed to a lot of infections. Then the other one is local birds, you need a very large piece of land in order to raise them on free range, whereas our broilers, you only need a small part of where you're going to put your structure, then you establish it and you put your structure, then you raise your birds and then you start making profits. So you find that local birds are really they are really hard to manage, they are expensive to manage compared to broilers. Yeah. So tell me what you think about this video, and if this video has made sense to you, please like, comment and share so that you may not miss out on any of our upload. Subscribe to the channel. We love you. I remain Henry here at Uganda Growers. Catch you very soon in another video. Lots of love. Bye.